Well, all around Northeast Kansas, there are hidden gems, places you didn't know you wanted to go. Tonight, we take a closer look at a growing antique scene, a veritable picker's paradise in the bustling metropolis of Paxico. Well, this week we're in Paxico, home of an up-and-coming antique district, as well as some other shops, museums, art studios, things like that. But with the holiday shopping season almost here, you may be wondering what to get for that special someone who has everything and you never know what to find. Maybe what you need to find is a different place to shop. That's why we've come here to Paxico to take a look around the antique district. We'll start out with Main Street Antiques. Walking through the antique shops in Paxico, you get a distinct flavor and feel for what each store brings to the table. There's so much to see and to find within this small town. I talked to Larry Winkler of Main Street Antiques about what has made Paxico really stand out in the antiquing world.
Well, I think a lot of it is because it's a small town, and we get a lot of people here from larger cities like Kansas City or every place all over the country, and it's just a small town atmosphere. I mean, really small town. That's what we are. That people really enjoy, and just to see the old buildings kind of preserved the way they were back in those days. And then the other thing is just the number of antique shops in a small area, so that people can wander from store to store easily within walking distance.
Well, I made my way around the block and down the street to meet with Steve Hund, the owner of Mill Creek Antiques, to find out how this longtime Paxico resident looks at how a decaying period of time for the town actually set it up for some future growth.
It provided an opportunity for a lot of buildings that were available, and it pretty much retained its original characteristic, which was kind of an old west town setting with the building fronts with the false fronts and ornamental tin fronts on most of them, and this general store, which had been here since 1886.
And there's more than just antiques in Paxico. More recently, art studios have been opening up, and even a toy museum with some military artifacts as well, housed in a new museum right there in the historic district of Paxico. A nice find in small town Wabaunsee County.
You know, with Christmas coming up, it might be the perfect place for a few gifts.
They said they're anticipating at least some point, they don't have the date picked yet, but in early December there will be some kind of Christmas shopping things that the community comes together. There's a great community feel there too. You can really tell all the antique stores, while competing against each other, are also very working together, very cooperative. It's
a lot of pride in that community.
Absolutely. And if you know about a unique restaurant, historic site, building, town, or natural area that you'd like me to highlight, let me know by heading to our website, kansasfirstnews.com, and under the Features tab, you can click on Go Places to submit your idea.